Hey, I'm Jay Thomas. Welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout. We're taking a look at what is new at Rod's Hot Rods on Faithful Avenue. It's a big day. We got like, what, 10 cars to look at?
It was just one of those days.
And there's so many more we don't even get to show you today.
They're actually here in Saskatoon, but they're not. They're at the other building.
Yeah. So
that's next week.
there's 10 to go through today. It's been a big week. We got renovations still going on at the showroom on Faithful Avenue.
Yeah, they're coming along pretty good. They got all the new frames in for the glass. It's coming along pretty good. And we're a day late this week.
Right.
I'll add, we were at the car show in Warman last night. 567s is cold. And it was still a good turnout. I was pretty impressed.
Quite a few people. Yeah, everybody was determined to come for a car show. So it was pretty hot at the Shifters kickoff on Saturday night on 8th Street.
I was there.
Beautiful night.
You were there?
Yeah, and we were freezing to death last night, but that's okay. And we got a big show coming up.
Funny story on the Saturday cruise, the first hop night, 8th Street. I'm so pumped. I was going to drive one of my old cars. I came down here to grab one. I was down here working Saturday, and dealer plates were all gone. The guys had other cars out, so I couldn't even drive something old down there because I don't have a dealer plate. So anyway, but I still came.
You did. You absolutely did. Okay, so yeah, the renovation is still going on, so you still got to come to the back door of the showroom if you want to come in here, but come, because there's tons of new stuff to see here. Some really exciting stuff we're going to show you today. So let's not keep them waiting too long. We got like 10, so that's going to make for, you know, a good amount of info in today's video.
10 new ones.
10 new ones.
There was 7 coming. I just verified another one just as we're doing the video, so we got 8 coming now.
So where do you want to start? That side?
Let's go.
Let's go over here.
Yeah.
We're going to go this way. Some
They're kind of all over the place.
old favorites you've seen, but here's something new for you.
This one we just got in. It needs to be polished. You can't really tell in the video probably because it looks pretty good. It's a 1997 Z28. This has been outfitted with all the SS SLP options. So underneath the hood, it's got the ram air.
Yep.
SLP, the exhaust. It's got aftermarket Willwood 4-wheel disc brakes. Lowered a little bit.
Cool body kit. Yeah, body kit's great.
T-tops, black leather.
Look at that.
6-speed.
Little evil going on in the front there.
These are actually like bang for the buck. It's hard to beat these cars because they drive phenomenal.
Yeah, they do.
And like
they sound good. They look pretty cool.
T-tops, air conditioning. They're pretty quick for the year.
Well, and it's definitely a car you can take, you know, on a good road trip too.
Yeah.
You know, it's so modern that this will go anywhere. You want to go through a tour through the mountains in BC with this, and this will do it like within a heartbeat.
That's the factory ram air.
That's cool.
SLP option.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Again, keep in mind if you're looking at this just in, we're gonna polish it up. It's gonna look really sweet when it's ready to go. But look at how nice the shape the wheels are in.
Yeah.
Like just awesome. Very handsome. That's not gonna be around very long.
Keep on going.
Okay, right here.
Old.
She's back.
It's back. This is our 87 Monte Carlo SS Aeroback.
All right, for anybody
11,000 original miles, as you remember.
That's this glass piece that's special to this model.
Yeah, so this is an original, unrestored car.
Dale Earnhardt there signed the thing.
Oh, that's sticker. The dealership where it was bought.
Oh, really? That's what it was?
Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet is where it was bought. This is an original, unrestored car.
It has 11,000 miles on it.
T-tops. This is what we had talked about doing a pro touring kind of a thing on.
Yep.
But we're like, oh, but it's so original. We still may do the pro touring.
Yep.
It's on the list.
Very cool. I mean, the thing is, when you do a pro touring and you'll drop the suspension, if somebody like really wanted it, they could put it back, but it's going to be so cool when it's done.
It's all bolt-on stuff.
Exactly.
So if the purist really wants the car because it's the low miles, it's original paint, original everything, they can put it back to stock. No problem.
Right. But if you dig the pro touring thing, and you know, when you actually stand back and look at this thing, it is a little high in the air.
Yeah.
Right? It actually it stands pretty tall. There's a lot of space between that fender and that tire that you could drop it down. It would look really cool to just take it with what it is and kind of next level. You know what I mean?
We had to talk to our detail guys. I just noticed all the dirt and the mud in the wheel well.
It didn't go anywhere, but it just got picked up down the road off the trailer, and we're gonna get it cleaned up.
Guys. Slipping.
The next car we're gonna look at right behind me.
We'll talk about it quick, but
we're gonna do a bit more of, right? Yeah. We're gonna get some more info because this next car is a pretty famous Saskatchewan hot rod.
Built in Saskatoon, but yeah, it's almost 50 years, I think, to 48, 50 years, somewhere in there, this car was built. It's a very well-known car. It kind of fell off the face of the earth for a few years. And now it's back. And the more I talk to people, almost every day, they're telling me more stories about this car.
Right.
More and more stories.
Well, there's a story from our own Kendra.
Kendra, this was her parents' wedding car.
Right. This was her parents' wedding car. One of our staff members. And if you're in Saskatoon for a long time, around Saskatchewan, you probably recognize this hot rod.
It was at the Dragons that won a bunch of awards. It was back in the day, this was such a crazy build because it was so ahead of its time. Like, you got to think in the mid 70s built, this has got full Jag front and rear suspension.
That's what's back here.
So 4-wheel disc brakes back in the mid 70s.
Well,
for a hot rod?
Hey, let's face it, most regular cars, even performance cars, didn't have 4-wheel disc brakes.
No, some had front.
Yeah, most still had drums. So it's funny because by today's standards, this is, not as crazy as we've seen, right? Things go way crazier than this now.
Oh, but still, people still use the Jag suspension in hot rods today.
Absolutely. But you got to think of the time it was built, this was absolutely radical. So anyways, we're going to get more into this when we get the builder who is still around. He's still going to bring us some information.
He'll be here in person to go over the build. And so I want to document everything on the car, the build, the dates. I want everything, and we'll build like a nice little signboard to be with the car. Because it is such a special car for Saskatchewan and Saskatoon. And
it doesn't happen that often where we get one of these amazing cars that's customized and built, and we actually get to talk to the builder.
And according to the pictures that I've seen so far, pretty much this car is identical to when it was built. Like the wedding picture, it's the same car.
Yeah, nothing's been changed.
When it was first built, it had a 428 Cobra jet in it, and that was swapped out before the car was sold the first time.
Right.
Apparently, but we want to document all this stuff.
Right. So we're going to find out more because this is such a cool car. We're going to bring you all the details that go along with it.
Yeah.
It is a
1927 Model T.
Model T.
Phaeton.
Phaeton being this type of top and a 4-door sedan. So very cool. We're going to get you all the details, but it is wickedly cool.
The old Sears-O-Matic tires.
Yeah, I mean, look. That's when you could say you want the white walls in or out. Okay, we're gonna go over here to something else that's pretty radical.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
We had one of these before. This one's a little bit different.
It's different. It's different, and they're both good in their own ways, right?
Oh, totally.
This one has I think a better vibe as being just a cool, like this is you want to bomb around at the lake in this thing, and it's just fun.
It is totally just fun. So
big whip antenna on it, and
yeah, I mean, I guess we didn't really show that in the video because it's over here and it goes way up there.
And like the Kragers are timeless. Like it's
it's really a cool dune buggy. Of course, these are all based on Beetles. Do we know what year this one is?
64, I believe.
Ooh, that's actually an earlier one. Okay.
Yeah, well, our other one was 65.
Was it 65? Okay. But pretty cool, pretty fun.
Runs and drives awesome.
Yep. This is like a wind in your hair, hot summer night, going for, some ice cream down on 8th Street and DQ.
This might be one that I take out if I can get my butt in there. I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't tried yet, so.
It's a pretty short distance between the pedal. I don't know.
I'll have to wait till someone else is here in case I get stuck in there.
It can wedge you out, right?
Yeah.
Cool. That's really awesome. Now, another returnee.
Yeah, we only had this one for a day or two.
I think we did get into our video the very first time it was here.
Maybe it was outside.
No, I think it was inside. It was over by those doors. Okay. But anyways, the Shelby's back.
08 GT500. It's super rare one with black with the dark charcoal stripes. You don't see that very often.
That was not a common thing that was happened back in those days. Usually it was in 08.
Brighter colors.
It was bright. It was a red on black or a white on black or blue on black, and the sort of ghost stripes are really cool.
It has black on black, the black wheels. It's lowered a little bit.
Friend of mine had this up until recently, took amazing care of it, so it's coming back to the showroom pretty much exactly the same way it left when it was here the first time.
Bore looks awesome.
Yeah, and it sounds killer.
Yeah, I drove this home for a couple nights.
Beautiful car, in great shape. And black's not easy to take care of, and it's still gorgeous. So, love that.
What are we going? Oh yeah, we got this one.
Oh yeah, we're going here. What's the color called?
Sassy Grass Green.
Look at this.
So this is a real well, they're all real cars, but 1970 Duster. But this is an actual real coated sassy grass green. It's a real 340.
It's a real 340.
I believe, I haven't coated it yet, I haven't had time, but I believe this might have been a 3-speed standard at one time. Now it's got a 4-speed.
But it's a bench with a standard.
Bench with a stick, yeah.
So this was a pretty okay, so it was an entry-level car. It does have a couple things on the dashboard that I'm noticing though, right? We got the tack, which wasn't standard.
That's an option.
That was an option. Plus the full gauge package on,
it's got some
on
options.
the right. Like there's actual gauges in there, not just dummy lights.
There's the side stripe we have to put on yet.
That's going to come over here. Yep.
Yeah, it's like a side stripe that goes on.
This is like, it is Kermit the Frog green.
It's not like the lime time, like the bright green. It's
No, it's not bright green. It's Kermit the Frog green, and it's awesome.
70s are like the best year for a Duster.
Oh yeah, I mean the taillights are so wickedly cool with the stripe at the back and the little graphic there, of course. So this was restored?
Yeah, so yeah, this is a fully restored car. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Oh yeah, I mean this is okay, so this is a down to like every last detail kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a nice build.
Very cool.
And of course the
Isn't that
fender tag is there.
Isn't that
shows everything.
even the correct finish on the?
Yep.
What is that called?
Crinkle.
Crinkle. Yeah.
Crinkle coat.
Crinkle coat on the air cleaner.
I seen somebody advertising one of these air cleaners just today. I was on Marketplace. They were asking $1,500 for that air cleaner. I'm serious.
Holy smoke! Wow.
You should put a lock on the top of that.
You should put a lock on the hood. That's what.
Yeah.
This is really cool. We're
gonna be swapping the tire of the wheels out though. Bro, we got a set of Mexican hat rallies to go on here. The nice staggered 8s and 7s.
Nice.
It'll fill up the wheel wells better. It'll be a better look, I think.
Yep, totally. And that's we were talking before. That's the one thing you can't get off of.
You don't know what wheels came on this car. That's the one. Dodge are very good with the fender tags to show you everything it was ordered with. It'll show you that it had the full gauge package, and it'll show you it had the tack,
right,
and the color, and 4-speed, and the motor, but it will not tell you what rims it came with.
Right. That's the one thing it's missing.
Weird, I know, but
so left for a little bit of interpretation. I like the black. I like the black actually, when it does this.
And the
swoop.
black and the stripe on the side is going to be black too.
Oh, that's going to be sweet.
Yeah.
Very cool. In phenomenal, perfect condition. You know, we've had quite a few of these darts.
We got 3 right now,
well,
sitting in a.
Yeah, I mean, we do. I guess they're over here as a Duster and plus this dart.
Dart. Yeah.
They all have sort of a different thing going on, and these two are newer, obviously. But from this generation, this is probably one of the coolest ones we've had.
70 is the year, yeah.
It really is.
70 for the Duster, 71 for the Demon. I wish I had a Demon again.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to sell a Demon. Give me a call.
We better keep moving here. We got like another half the showroom to get through here.
Okay.
Now this was out and it's back.
Keep
it was
one for the very last.
Yeah, I know which one you want to do last. Okay. Yes. This was getting some work done a bit more recently, so it's back in the showroom. We haven't seen it for a little while.
Yeah, I don't know if we touched on it. Maybe
we did. This was the one that we said we figured had the wrong headlights in it.
Yeah,
right?
This is the factory RS car with all the SS trim. That's the opposite of what people do.
Right.
People always do the RS.
And they took out the power headlights.
And they even took out like the rear valance lights and everything. Like it's an actual proper looking SS car, but it's not an SS, it's an RS.
Anyways.
It's still a 67 Camaro.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna flip over right here. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Look at
We've had a few T-Birds. This has to be the nicest one we've ever had here. Has to be. Like it is. The color's right. Interior's right. The wheels, the Kelsey's wheels, it's got everything.
So there's a cup. This is a what?
63.
3. So there's a couple.
Got the round headlights. That's how you tell.
A couple that come to the shifters in Saskatoon. Jen and Levi, and she bought one. And
it's the same year, isn't it, or 62?
I can't remember if it's a 63 or 62.
It's very similar.
It's a really like cool dusty rose color.
Same
thing. The one question I have for the Ford experts out there, is that the back seat that's supposed to be in there? Is that the original one, or didn't it have a big curve in it? Now I don't. Or
was it an option?
Or was it an option? Because I remember the big curved back seat. And then I looked at this and went, that's different. So that's the question. Is that the factory seat? So has somebody changed that? Ford experts, let us know.
Of course, it's got the swing away steering wheel.
Yes, it does have that.
Power windows that work flawlessly.
And this has got AC.
AC. And here's the deal though. It's factory AC car.
Yep.
Everything's intact. There's the AC pump is in the trunk. It was all rebuilt, but it was never put back on yet.
So it just has to be reassembled, basically.
That's it. So it is a factory AC car with all the components that are rebuilt, that are in the trunk.
Cool.
Everything else is underneath the hood. It's ready to go.
You got to admit that this is one of the sexiest colors for this car.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it really just is.
The only thing that would make this car better, if you actually had wide white walls on it.
Yep, I was just going to say that. Those wheels with wide whites.
It's a perfect wheel. It needs the wide white though.
It does. It does. It is, you know, and then even the teal color in that
That's
bird
factory, yeah.
with the red just stands right out. I got to say, this has got to be...
It's just a nice car. In general, it's a nice car.
It's one of Ford's coolest designs. Even this line that continues all the way back and becomes your fin on the big afterburner, you know, jet tail lights. Oh, man.
Yeah. One of my favorite years of the Bird.
Yep.
Such a nice driving car, and bang for the buck. These cars don't bring super high money. I'm not sure why. It's just how they've been. So if you're looking for one of the nicer cars in our showroom, to be honest, as far as paint and interior, and it's going to be a third of the price of most cars, right? So it's very, very affordable for what it is.
Even look at this. That's the door handle.
Yeah.
Right? Just the design that went into this stuff is so cool. And you push the button to open it up. Yeah. Like, I don't know. They spend a fortune designing this car, clearly.
Well, this would be a fortune to restore all the chrome.
Oh, yeah.
And the long body lines. It's so...
Yeah. Anyways, we could go on for forever. Let's go to the next one. That's...
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. We're going from red to orange.
We got like a little jelly bean bowl in here. And you'll see why when you see the very last car.
Yeah,
look at
even look at it. Blue, yellow, blue, red, orange. We got red. We got bright blue over there.
The next one will be green, and then the last one we're going to save. So, 1972, Cutlass convertible.
This is awesome.
Nice color, and this is the same color as that 72 Chevelle that we had here. The low mile Chevelle, just like a couple weeks ago.
Hey, I just noticed something.
CAA.
The CAA badge on the front of this thing.
I think
that's awesome.
There's one up here in the visor too. No.
Vintage CAA. I managed to find one of those for my Buick.
That's St. Christopher.
Nice in here. Oh, I lost the video. Hang on. She's got to get it back. That's, I guess, the hazard of doing this live. There we go. There we go. We're back on track. Sorry, guys.
So it's buckets console, tilt wheel, nice little hidden little stereo in the glove box, a little Alpine.
Oh, that's clever. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, with your cord to plug in your phone and everything. Yeah,
well, that's nice.
Top is new. Paint and body are really nice on this.
White
really
top
nice.
to go with the white interior.
Yeah.
It's a very bright. Now, okay, so question. These wheels are painted color to match. Mm-hmm. Is that a thing that happened at the factory? Or?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah? Cool.
It's a 350 Rocket stock. Darby picked this up and drove it home. So he said it drove like really well.
Wow, looks like a brand new car.
He got to the highway, put the top down, and gone. Yeah, it's very nice. And this is the only rag top we have right now.
You're right, it is, yeah.
No, well, we got the retractable. That doesn't count, though.
Yeah, I guess that one over there doesn't have a roof, but not a soft top.
Yeah, nice car. Very, very popular car.
Okay, man, they just keep getting better and better. We're saving one of the best for last here coming up.
So this one just came in today. We sold our 67, the blue GTO. We sold that.
Yeah.
So we just got this in today. This is a 66 GTO.
What a cool color.
It's a little different though. Look, but this is a post car.
Oh.
It's a little different.
It is a post car.
Mm-hmm. This is a real 242 VIN GTO.
One in here. Nice. Oh, interior's in nice shape. Kind of cool. It's got that gated shifter that you can slide over and power shift. There was one called, like you said, his and hers shifter, where you could lock it out. The man had one key and the woman had the other.
Yeah, Dallas would lock me out. For sure.
But basically, the sexist idea back in the 60s was that you'd lock out the woman from doing the power shifting.
That'd be like locking the kids out.
Yeah, that too. I love the taillights. I love the louvers and the taillights.
Yeah,
that's
GTO
so cool.
Yeah.
Got their color matched like that.
This car is bigger than you think it is, too.
Oh, it's big. She's beefy. Now, just went on today is these matching proper wheels too.
I happen to have these sitting in the
which are great
in the shed, waiting for that rainy day, and
here they are.
It's not raining, but it's the perfect day to put them on the right car.
They match the car perfectly.
Yeah, the proper wheels.
Under the hood in this thing.
Oh, that's another cool thing.
Yeah, I always thought you would go for mentioning that.
Did you see underneath here yet?
Not yet, but you've told me. Dun, dun, dun.
Keep in mind we haven't detailed or washed it yet, but
Tri-power.
Tri-power, and it runs really good.
Cool. Pontiac blue.
Power steering, power brakes.
That's right. Only single reservoir, but that's okay. Cool. Yeah.
It'll tidy up pretty good.
Oh,
it's
it's
a little
like
dusty.
A little dusty, but man, that's about it. Like it's.
But you pop the hood on a GTO and you see the Tri-power. Well, same as that gold one over there.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's
pretty neat.
Great. Very cool. Yeah, that's sure is a unique intake, hey? Man, oh man.
I may have to order plug wires.
They're red.
It's my thing.
Okay, we're saving this last car.
Okay, just a little bit of history on this car. We've been working on this car for quite a while. It's been at my home shop all winter, and I was gonna start driving it the other day, and I forgot. We took everything off the firewall, put it back. We had to bleed the brakes yet. Anyway, so I pulled a bit of rank today with the guys. I said, get to the house. I want to start driving this car. So they spent the day going over stuff, bled the brakes, making sure it was drivable. Darby drove it in. I haven't even driven it yet. Kind of embarrassing, but I haven't even driven it yet.
We're talking about the
Cuda.
The pink Panther is here.
Now keep in mind, we're not done the car. It's just, I wanted to get some miles on it. Just to make sure everything is just how it should be, right? And you don't know until you get miles on it.
That's right.
But we got to change the stance still. The back end's got to come down a couple inches.
We're going with that, yep.
I'm not sure if we're going to put the big billboard on or a stripe of any kind yet. The louver's got to go on yet.
That's going to come back up here. Now, you said to me before that you'd made...
The Mopar people, awesome people, but they're usually very strict about when they're doing a car, it has to follow the rules. Now, this car, I've almost purposely broken every rule that you can.
Right. So, for example, back here, for the non-purists, we should have a black panel in here, right?
Yeah. Black panel. Well, starting for the purist, this is a Barracuda. This isn't even a Cuda. It's a Barracuda.
Okay.
So it shouldn't have that balance with the exhaust. And so
I didn't even notice that. Holy cow, look at that.
Everybody does that because they make it a Cuda.
Right.
Right. So we didn't paint this black, which that should be
matte black, yeah.
Okay. 73 obviously never offered Panther Pink or Moulin Rouge, however you want to say it.
Right.
That was only a 1970, I believe, color. And if the billboards, if they go on, that was only a 1971 Cuda option, was the full billboards.
Right.
What else can I screw up here?
What else can I screw up? We've got...
Oh, it's just... The seats are not, these are not stock seats, but they've been covered to make it look like a stock seat, so they're more bolstered.
Yep.
But they actually match the back seat, matches the front, so it all looks like it's supposed to be. And if you didn't know, you'd walk by it, it looks stock-ish.
Ish. Headrests are the only exception, but it's pretty cool.
But the same kind of design. It's got the carbon fiber cluster, gauge cluster in there. Big block, fuel injected. The big Willwood brakes, four-wheel. It's got 4-link in the back. It's got a tubular K-member in the front. Like, this thing would handle incredible. I'm trusting Darby to know that because I didn't even drive it yet. The front, okay, that's the other rule. This front should be done in like that argent silver, like the whole grill.
Right. And she's blacked out.
So we did the blackout, but we did the inside charcoal gray. That's still factory. That
the
orange, that's factory.
That's cool.
So we kept one factory piece on the car.
But I like the orange with the pink. It's a cool combination.
It just stands out a bit.
Yeah.
We're not sure on the bumpers. We had to mount the bumpers. I'm not sure if we're going to wrap them black or not. But that's... I want to see the car out in the open. I want to get a good look at it when it's out in the open and then make our choices. But like the lighting, for instance, like the newer LED lights.
Yeah, those are right. They're not just sealed beams. That's right.
You got to go look at that. Check out the brake lights on this thing.
Okay,
it's cool.
I actually really like the chrome bumpers because it sort of ties in the old with the new with this thing. It's sort of everything.
Okay, look at the brakes.
Whoa.
I'll do it one more time.
Do they flash every time you put them on?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, cool. So they'll do like a triple flash and they stay on.
So like lots of the brand new cars have that.
Yeah.
So all the lighting, everything's been modernized, but I tried to keep it looking somewhat, if it drives by, you know that it's a Cuda.
Yep. Yeah, totally.
But it's, yeah,
We
basically
got some
all brand new.
speakers down and kick panels
Nice
down
little
there.
stereo system, sub and amps in the back. We got to finish the trunk yet.
Stereos down here.
Beautiful steering wheel. It's an I did a column.
Cool.
All your gauges, the carbon fiber.
Oh, that's wickedly
But
wild.
every piece of rubber, everything, like we have the car right down. Like it's,
Yeah, this was nothing but a shell and a frame.
and you gotta, we'll have to get pictures of the underside because the suspension is, it's just as trick as the top end. Like it's pretty cool.
Want to pop the hood?
Oh,
Oh, hood release.
yeah. I've popped this one a few times.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Again, we're not done this.
Right. Look at this though.
So we're obviously, I was gonna go with all black valve covers, black everything. Kind of changed my mind because it's got so much polished stuff on here.
Yeah.
That I'm just gonna take it all apart and polish it so it's like a high polish.
Yeah. Well, we all kind of already can see the polish on the, power steering.
Power steering, the air conditioning. Well, this has got AC too.
Right.
Alternator, all your lines here.
So you're gonna get the rest of it polished up.
And we're gonna do something a little different. I think we're gonna move the battery to the back.
Oh yeah.
That's a pro touring thing. And we're gonna put one of those chrome hats on there, just like the turbo cars. And come down and then put the K&N filter, or the open element filter, or whatever it is, right in this area here.
Nice.
So it'll make use of that spot, and it'll have more clearance, because we're having some problems with clearance. It barely fits, so if there's any flex in the motor.
Yeah, you might end up touching the hood.
But look at like the hinges and everything. It's all,
they're awesome.
we got to change the wiper motor. That's why none of the grates are on there.
Yeah, it's like on its way to done. It's not quite done yet.
It's close.
It's close. We wanted to get it up, get it going, and get it driving, and
Get it driving, get it out and see what people think of it.
So,
I want the opinions about the striping and bumpers and.
the big question is it for sale?
I've only got 2 vehicles plated in my personal name. This is one of them.
This is one of them.
So that means temporarily, maybe not, but eventually, yes. Like they all sell,
Right.
eventually.
Yep.
For now, I'm going to enjoy it.
Awesome.
We spent the winter building it, and I'm going to enjoy driving it.
Well, why not? Exactly. Exactly.
I can do that.
Okay, we got to talk about what's coming up.
I got 8. I just confirmed one. I got 8 new ones coming.
Okay.
We still got our 89 F350, the big lifted supercharged one. It's across the street. So it's here, across the street. 87 Mustang, again, we're still working on the clutch. It's across the street. The ragtop, the GT. A 79 monster truck we kept on talking about. It's across the street. It just came back to the body shop today. We did a couple touch-ups on it. That's across the street. We got 2 new ones coming in tomorrow. We got 2 79 square body, short box for 2-wheel drive, big blocks.
Oh, nice.
The ones with air conditioning for sure. I'm not sure if they both do. One's black, one's silver. They'll be here later on tomorrow. 71 Nova that we're getting in tomorrow. And the 77 short box Ford came in yesterday across the street. Darby drove it home last night. Drives awesome, he said.
Right on.
Yeah, we just got a 69 Grand Prix SJ.
Ooh.
Pretty nice car.
Awesome.
We just got that one confirmed tonight. That'll be here tomorrow, I'm guessing.
Awesome. That's really awesome.
So that's so far, but that goes, probably add another 6 or 7.
Yeah, sell a few more in the meantime. So I guess excluding the Pink Panther here, if there's something that catches your eye right now in this showroom and you want to take it home with you, you know what we didn't even get to?
What?
This.
Oh,
Well, I'm closing up the video. We're not even done yet.
there's one more.
There's one more.
We need another showroom.
I guess so. Okay, real quick. This is a
64 Chevy C10 short box.
We'll start under here. It's got air conditioning in it.
Nice small block. It's actually it's
Look at all the.
it sounds really
Look
good.
at all the chrome. Holy, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, drop that lid, because this is the coolest part of this truck, is the way it looks with that head.
The grill. It's got a built-in scoop. I wasn't sure about it when I seen pictures, but I don't mind it now.
I think it looks pretty cool.
It's all how it molds in. It's pretty nice.
This is a juicy little truck. Back end shaved up real nice.
Yeah, roll pan.
Roll pan there, flattened out but still lots of the chrome pieces and stainless on it. Some big beefy stuff down here.
Yeah, there's wood in the box anyway.
So it's a wooden box, okay. Yeah. I like the custom. Interior is fantastic.
The paint's actually really nice on it.
The paint is, well, it's like, it's just
like the
other one. Yeah.
I don't know if they got a sale on Viper Red or what.
That's right. This is our third truck this color.
Yeah, all in the same kind of era.
In the same era, okay.
259s and a 64.
So if you like something you see in here, including that, anything around here, the rest of the showroom, and so many more that are for sale, make sure you go to rodshotrods.ca. You can check them all out there. Pictures, pricing, details. Thank you for watching and sticking with us throughout the video today, and we will see you next time on Hot Rod Hangout.